God says. Few people will hear this today. God's message for you, Pete Oday, my child. Few people will hear this today, but you are hearing it for a reason. This message is not appearing before you by accident. Out of all the things you could be doing right now, out of all the videos you could have watched, out of all the messages you could have ignored, you stopped here. You listened. You stayed. And there is a reason for that. I know the questions that have been running through your mind. I know the silent battles you have been fighting when nobody else could see them. I know the nights when you stayed awake, wondering if your prayers were reaching heaven. I know the moments when you smiled in front of others while carrying burdens that felt too heavy for your heart. You have asked me for signs. You have asked me for direction. You have asked me if I still hear you. And today, I want you to know that I do. Every prayer you whispered in tears, I heard. Every cry you tried to hide, I heard. Every moment you felt alone, I was there. Even when you thought nothing was happening, I was working behind the scenes in ways you could not see. My child, many people will scroll past this message. Many people will ignore these words. Many people will think it is just another video. But you stayed because your spirit recognized something your eyes could not yet understand. I brought you here because there is something I need you to remember. You have been focusing too much on what is not working and not enough on what I am preparing. You have been looking at closed doors, while I have been building new pathways. You have been counting delays, while I have been arranging opportunities. You have been measuring your life by your current circumstances, while I have been looking at your future. Do not mistake a delay for a denial. Do not mistake silence for absence. Do not mistake waiting for abandonment. Just because you cannot see. Me moving does not mean I am standing still. I am working in places you cannot reach. I am opening conversations you cannot hear. I am touching hearts you cannot influence. I am creating opportunities you cannot imagine. What seems impossible to you is still possible for me, my child. I know there were times when you wanted to quit. I know there were moments when disappointment tried to convince you that nothing would ever change. You looked at your situation and wondered if things would always be this way. You wondered if your best days were already behind you. You wondered if the dreams you carried in your heart would ever become reality. Listen carefully. The story is not over. The chapter you are living in right now is not the final chapter. The setback is not the ending. The struggle is not the ending. The waiting season is not the ending. I have written chapters ahead that you have not seen yet. There are blessings on their way to you. There are opportunities moving toward you. There are answers closer than you realize. But before they arrive, I need you to trust me. Trust me when you understand. Trust me when you do not understand. Trust me when the path is clear. Trust me when the path seems hidden. Trust me when everything makes sense. Trust me when nothing makes sense. Because faith is not believing after you see. Faith is believing before you see, my child. There is something else I need you to hear. You have been too hard on yourself. You keep replaying mistakes from your past. You keep carrying guilt that I already forgave. You keep holding yourself hostage to moments that I have already redeemed. Stop punishing yourself for things to steal the joy of today. Stop letting old failures define your future. You are not who you used to be. You are growing. You are learning. You are becoming stronger. Every challenge you survived taught you something. Every battle you endured prepared you for something. Every disappointment developed something inside of you. Nothing has been wasted. Not the tears, not the pain, not the waiting, not the struggle. I can use every part of your journey, even the pieces that seem broken, especially the pieces that seem broken, because I am a God who restores. I am a God who rebuilds. I am a God who turns ashes into beauty, my child. Some people around you have underestimated you. Some looked at your current situation and assumed that was your future. Some saw your struggle and assumed you would never rise above it. Some judged you before your story was finished. Do not worry about proving them wrong. Focus on staying faithful. Focus on growing. Focus on becoming who I created you to be. The results will speak for themselves. You do not need everyone's approval. You do not need everyone's understanding. You do not need everyone's support. What you need is my guidance, and I am already giving it to you. Pay attention to the doors opening. Pay attention to the opportunities appearing. Pay attention to the peace I place in your heart. I often guide my children one step at a time. You may want the entire map, but I will often show you only the next step. Take that step, then trust me with the next one, and then the next one after that, my child. There is a blessing connected to your patience. There is a reward connected to your perseverance. There is growth connected to your waiting season. The world teaches people to quit when things become difficult. But you have stayed. You have continued praying. You have continued believing. You have continued hoping. And I see every bit of it. Nothing goes unnoticed. Not one prayer, not one act of kindness, not one sacrifice, not one moment of faith. I see it all. And I am not finished with your story. Listen carefully, because this part is important. Something has been trying to steal your peace. Fear has been whispering lies into your mind. Doubt has been trying to convince you that nothing will change. Worry has been trying to take control of your thoughts. But those voices are not speaking the final truth. The final truth is this: you are stronger than you think. You are closer than you realize. You are more capable than you believe, and you are not alone. I am with you when you wake up. I am with you when you work. I am with you when you struggle. I am with you when you cry. I am with you when you celebrate. I am with you. There has never been a moment when I abandoned you. Not one, my child. The next season of your life requires a different mindset. You cannot enter a new season carrying old fears. You cannot receive new blessings while constantly expecting disappointment. You cannot walk confidently into your future while remaining trapped in your past. It is time to let go. Let go of bitterness. Let go of regret. Let go of unnecessary fear. Let go of the belief that your situation can never improve. I am doing something new, even now, even today, even in ways you cannot yet recognize. The seeds you planted are growing. The prayers you prayed are working. The doors you thought were permanently closed are not as closed as they seem. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep believing, my child. Before this message ends, I want you to remember one thing. Few people will hear this today. Few people will pause long enough to receive these words. Few people will stay long enough to understand the importance of this message. But you did. And because you did, I want you to leave with hope. Not because every problem will disappear overnight. Not because every challenge will instantly vanish. But because you now know that I am with you in every season. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are not fighting alone. The story is still being written. The breakthrough is still coming. The blessing is still moving toward you. The answer is still on its way. Trust me. Stay faithful. Keep moving forward. And remember this: what looks impossible today can become a testimony tomorrow. What feels delayed today can become a blessing tomorrow. What feels confusing today can make perfect sense tomorrow. I have not forgotten you, my child. I have not left you, and I am not finished with your story. This is your reminder. This is your reminder. This is your confirmation. The best chapter has not been written yet. Trust me, your journey is not ending. It is only beginning.